Happy to have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. Here with analysts Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. All right, let's take a look at some numbers for Josh Hart.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Towns in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Oklahoma City, 2 big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3, the small forward. Clark, 2 defensive-focused teams squaring up here. Every bucket will be hard-earned tonight.
Yeah, everything's going to be contested, B.A. There's going to be saran wrap defense played by both of these teams.
Hart with a screen on Dort. Bridges against Dort. Down low. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Leaving no doubt on that one. The explosiveness of Towns, really powerful.
Takes a step back, puts it up from the high post. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
Now here's Brunson. Last game, 26 points for him. It's Hart on the wing. He's covered by Holmgren. 4 on the clock. Shot from the top of the key. Hart can't hit. And it's Dort with the ball for the Thunder. To the middle. Here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Outside Hart. To the paint. Here's Towns. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Boy, I tell you what, so hard trying to corral Towns. He's got excellent strength, good feet, good hands, and he's got a will to score the ball that you've got to appreciate.
And that one falls for Towns. Year to year, Karl-Anthony Towns remains an elite 3-point threat in this league, Clark.
Yeah, he's one of the best shooters, period, in the league. And when you talk about just big guy shooters, he is the best. I mean, Jokic is maybe going to give him a run for the money, but I'd take Cat as the best 3-point shooter of big men in the league. I mean, he's 7 feet tall, 250 pounds, and it's really hard to find anybody that can guard him outside and inside.
And New York has possession, following the bucket by Oklahoma City. SGA against Brunson. Gilgeous-Alexander. Some room here for Williams. Hart pulls it in.
Well, you know exactly why they let him have that shot.
Bridges passes to Towns. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Uses the glass on the layup.
Towns attacks the basket with such a ferocity and never give up attitude. I love that about him, guys.
Holmgren deciding where to go with it. Count that bucket. SGA's got 6.
When coaches talk about starting fast, this is what they mean.
Hart with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Brunson. Holmgren with the block.
And Holmgren says, meet me at the summit. I'm a certified rim protector.
And he lobs it up top.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude.
I'll tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
Pass to Towns. And stolen by Hartenstein. Williams against Anunoby. Dort outside. The 3. Here's Hartenstein. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Outside Hart. There's the 3. Hartenstein pulls it in. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. leading by 5. They beat the Knicks during their last encounter in New York.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
Fades back. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Holmgren with a screen on Bridges. Back to Holmgren. It's tipped. The Knicks pull it in. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Hornets.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. So we'll see Mikal Bridges go to the line here. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters.
Mind
Their
the
early
lanes.
game has seen a
Mind the
lot of
lanes.
hot passes
One
and
shot.
has kept the defense guessing as well.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
That's good from Bridges. There's nothing like the intensity of coming down to the wire when both teams are fighting for playoff position, Grant.
Well, you know, B.A., for these teams, what you did before doesn't matter. You have to give everything in this game. It's essentially a bunch of one-game seasons from here to the finish line.
Knicks trail by 5. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Mark Dagnall gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about the matchup issues that Karl-Anthony Towns creates for defenses. Coach said the combination of size and skill make Cat a tough cover. If you put a center on him, he can beat them with his quickness or his perimeter game. And if you put a wing on him, he can overpower them in the post. EA, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Pass to Dort. Now Hartenstein. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Three-pointer, no good.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Brunson taking his time here. The shot, no good. Good D by SGA. Steps back. Williams passes to Hartenstein. Stolen by Anunoby. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Length, you can't teach it. Anunoby's got it.
Oklahoma City leading by 3. Now SGA. He had 25 points in the win against Chicago.
Hey, yo, right here, right here.
And it's New York with a rebound.
Well, with his solid midi game, you expect him to knock that one down.
Here's Hart, coming off a 16-point game against Charlotte.
And you know what? In that last game, he was also all over the place on defense, mucking up the passing lanes and getting all kinds of steals, too.
On target from range.
I do not think you can overstate Towns' range. I mean, he takes a tough shot there and makes it look easy.
And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Outside Brunson. Three-pointer, Bridges. That shot off the mark.
Really good shot contest there. It made it tough for the shooter.
And since the turn of the century, die-hard Knicks fans had dealt with some lean years, Grant, until recently.
No doubt, B.A., and they're happy to see meaningful games. The arrival of Jalen Brunson just changed things, and they've gone all in to surround him with talent.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wallace comes in for Holmgren. Joe's checked in for Dort. And Mitchell's subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. New York also changing it up. Robinson, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Clarkson comes in for Hart. And it's Jose Alvarado in for Brunson. Here's Bridges. 14 points for him last game against the Hornets in Charlotte. The shot won't fall. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Wallace, the pass to Williams. Back to Wallace. The 3-ball. And Anunoby pulls it down. And so Anunoby will bring it up for New York. Alvarado with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Outside Robinson. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
That way.
Let's check in on the real numbers. The top offenses in the real NBA. 5th on the list, the Thunder.
They've been having a great season on the offensive end of the floor. It never takes this team long to put big points up on the board.
The Thunder making a switch here. Wiggins is checked in. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Mitchell, count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass. And the Thunder lead by 6. Alvarado, the pass to Clarkson. Six on the shot clock. Second shot opportunity, and that's 2 points on the layup.
You got to bring more fire than that to stop Clarkson. He's a pro at fending off tight defense.
On the wing, Mitchell. Alvarado defending. Mitchell, good.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Here's Diawara. He's scoreless. Clarkson with the ball. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Fighting his way inside, Clarkson shows good body control.
Outside Mitchell. Fires the 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Alvarado outside. Pass to Clarkson. 1:16 left to play in the first. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
Nice change of direction with the ball and with the body. Nice strong move by JC.
Right side Mitchell. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Mitchell's got 6.
He's 3 of 4 now, looking real confident out the gate.
Screen by Robinson. Here's Clarkson. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play, defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Clarkson. Well, you look at how the Knicks built this team, Clark. Some astute all-in trades.
Yeah, you know, New York spent years, B.A., building their draft assets. They cashed them in on some all-star level guys, and we're seeing the fruit of that kind of work.
The Thunder making a switch here. Holmgren's checked in. Towns, he's checked in for New York. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Really a good free throw shooter. You'd like to see Clarkson get to the line even more because of that.
Wallace outside. Right side, Williams. Off the mark there with a 3. New York trailing. Clarkson outside. Pass to Shamet. Launches a 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Here's Joe. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for Oklahoma City. He put together 10 points in the quarter. More 2K action in just a moment. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And for the Thunder guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
So here are the 5 for New York as they start the second. We've got Mitchell Robinson. Jose Alvarado is out there with Jordan Clarkson. And then it's Landry Shamet, and it's Towns in at the 4. To the inside. Towns drops the hammer.
Towns can carry your offense in a way most guys can't. We've seen this movie before.
Pass to Holmgren. And it's New York with a rebound. Alvarado left side. And they take the lead. Robinson's gotten his first points in this one.
Always ready to get rough inside. Robinson is as physical a presence down low as we have in the league.
And here's Holmgren. Back to Mitchell. Screen by Holmgren. Pulls it. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. The Knicks with the lead. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
Yeah, they hit the court last game with some serious attitude, especially on offense.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Coach Mark Daigneault talked about the Thunder's system of player development, and he said, we try to do things that serve both the team and the individual, and then it's easier for guys to commit to it. And if that happens, then you have an environment that can be pretty powerful. Back over to you, Brian.
Turning potential into production. Thanks a lot, Allie.
And you know, as a roller, Holmgren shows great hands, and he makes nice adjustments moving downhill.
For New York, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. And it's powered home by Towns.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Wiggins, he's checked in for Williams. Kolik's checked in for New York. Just 5 games left on the year. Let's take a look at the current seedings in the West. You look at Oklahoma City, final stretch of the season. They've got the #1 seed and have shown no signs of giving it up.
Looking at Oklahoma City, they've really set the standard in their conference, on track to claim home court advantage in the playoffs. They feel this is their year, and you know what? They may be right.
Got a piece of it, and stolen by Alvarado. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. To the wing, right side. Towns down low, hounded by Wiggins. Great open look there.
Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
Mitchell, the pass to Holmgren. Pass to Wallace. Shot clock at 6. Screen by Holmgren. The 3 from Mitchell. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. On the take. Alvarado outside. To the wing on the left. Wiggins against Towns. Pass to Kolik. The rebound by Wiggins. Thunder trail by 5. Mitchell up top. He's covered by Clarkson. And it's Mitchell. The miss.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Now Alvarado. Now Robinson. He's covered by Holmgren. Clarkson for 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Mitchell. Here's Joe to stop the drought. That shot, no good. Clarkson outside. Alvarado, the pass to Towns. Fires for 3. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Knicks lead by 7.
Robinson knows his strength and great value is on the offensive glass. Got himself a hoop that time, too.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. So for Oklahoma City, Jalen Williams comes in for Joe, and Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Mitchell. So New York going with almost an entirely new group here. Hart's checked in for Robinson. OG Anunoby comes in for Clarkson. Bridges, he's checked in for Kolik. And Brunson is subbed in for Alvarado. And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. They trail by 7. They host the Pistons after this one. That game will be the 3rd of 5 at home. Holmgren finds Wiggins to win the run. Can't get it to drop. Hart with the defensive effort.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Now here's Brunson. Shoots over SGA. That one a little long. Now here's Williams. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Chicago.
And he also dominated the glass out there. He hit the boards hard and often.
They're always a threat to blow up. That's what SGA's done tonight.
And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander after New York picked up the three with their last shot. Wiggins outside. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. New York leading by 7. And here's Bridges. He's got 5. Towns. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
Isaiah Hartenstein's checked in for Oklahoma City. Dort comes in for Wallace. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Williams with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. Offensive rebound. Holmgren outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Williams. And another shot. And Hartenstein with the lay-in. Hartenstein's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Williams passes to SGA. Hartenstein with a screen on Anunoby. Inside from the high post. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Second chance effort over Brunson. SGA working through contact inside.
It doesn't matter what the defense does inside. Gilgeous-Alexander was determined to get through.
Towns outside. And that's a foul called on Isaiah Hartenstein. That'll be a second foul of the game.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. And a switch here also for New York. Robinson, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Bridges against Dort. Clock at 6. To the middle. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Robinson loves to hammer it down whenever he gets the chance, and with force.
Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Brunson defending. SGA against Brunson. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander taking it inside. SGA. Knicks leading by 5. Now Brunson. No points yet. Robinson finds Bridges. Williams against Anunoby. Right side, Robinson. Banked it in off the glass. Robinson's got 8. Clark, the one expression you hear a lot in basketball, reward the big man. What's that all about?
Well, you know, B.A., the big guys often are the guys doing the dirty work, the unsung work, rebounding, setting screens, getting up and down the floor to create opportunities for their teammates. But they also want that rock, too. So get them the ball every now and then. Let them eat.
SGA can't get it to go.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
And a big finish by Robinson.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
The defense gives Shea all their attention, and that leaves another guy open and ready to score.
Here's Brunson. Following the bucket by Oklahoma City. Robinson, a screen on SGA. Pass to Robinson. Dort with a steal. And here's SGA outside. And it's New York with a rebound. Hart's got 5 rebounds in the game. Now here's Brunson. Hart passes to Brunson. Bridges outside. The 3. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Outside for Dort. Here's the 3. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Yeah, that time Bridges got loose and got everything he wanted right there. What a throwdown.
Thunder trail by 9. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Hartenstein. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Left block shot on the way, and that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA's got 19 points.
You cannot shoot the ball much better than he is right now.
Brunson passes to Robinson. Outside Hart. Top of the key. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Back to SGA. Williams, a screen on Brunson. From deep, SGA. SGA knocks down a 3.
Got to fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Knicks up by 4. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Carl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. So stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. Thanks, Carl.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Hello, folks. With several other games going on around the league right now, let's catch you up on the action. And guys, allow me to digress. Anybody care to explain what I saw in the catering area a few minutes ago?
No, Ernie. Shaq started it. I promise you, Ernie, it was not me. I never throw the first chicken wing.
Yeah, I can't believe you just snitched Kenny.
Well, I don't care who did it. You're both cleaning it up.
But Ernie, it was Kenny.
And let's turn our attention to tonight's game. The Thunder find themselves in a real battle.
One thing I'll say, they've been poised with the ball. Keep turnovers down, allows you to level up.
Yeah, hard to gain momentum when you're giving away possessions. Mistake-free play has them in the lead. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Two big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3. That's the group from Mark Daigneault starting the second half.
A tricky cover. Gilgeous-Alexander is a talented finisher inside.
Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with a screen on Brunson. Dort outside for the tie. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Left side Brunson. Pass to Towns. Shoots over SGA. That's good from Towns. On the assist from Brunson. Towns has got 22 points. Clark, last season, Josh Hart played nearly 38 minutes per game, more than anyone else in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't take possessions off. He's an old-school throwback kind of guy. Just a do-it-all player. Doesn't really have a specific position, but you know the effort and the production is going to be there pretty much every night.
And New York has possession. Following the bucket by Oklahoma City. Towns, a screen on Holmgren. Hart from long range. It doesn't go for him.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Mikal Bridges is very comfortable with his mid-range and in-between game. He said when it comes to the basketball court, it's not just the rims and the threes. You have the rest of the court, too. Now, not everyone is effective with those middle-distance shots, but Mikal always has been. Ryan, back over to you.
He can knock him down. Thanks a lot, Allie. Here's Towns. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Boy, how do you stop Cat Karl Anthony Towns, an elite scoring talent with incredible size?
New York shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
2 shots. Relax on the
first. And that one falls for Towns.
Well, one of the ways you mark consistency is looking at a player's efficiency rating, and Cat's is generally among the best in the league.
And so Towns nails them both.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
He is such a smart player. Jalen Williams making people around him better.
The Knicks have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Brunson passes to Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Anunoby. His first shot attempt. The Thunder pull it in. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Another miss. Not how he wanted to start the second half.
Oh, Chad Holmgren standing tall.
It's so difficult to defend Holmgren inside. For such a young player, his body control and awareness are off the charts.
Brunson finds Towns. Back to Brunson. He can't hit that time. Ooh, some solid defense from Gilgeous-Alexander.
It has been a shaky start this half for their offense, shooting just 1 of 5.
Dort, the pass to SGA. And here's Holmgren. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, and many believe Holmgren must add muscle over time to his wiry frame. We'll see if he focuses on doing just that.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first.
Honestly, the only thing that slowed Holmgren down at times is injuries. Otherwise, he's been pretty much unstoppable.
Good on the second one. Here's Brunson. No points so far. Outside Anunoby. Hart with a screen on Williams. Anunoby for 3. And the three-pointer goes.
A capable shooter from the three-point line. I mean, Anunoby loves shaking free from the perimeter.
Outside, Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 4 to shoot. Out to the wing. The 3 from Holmgren. Ooh, Holmgren! The touch from range.
And you can already tell Holmgren has an edge to his game. Gets the 3 right back. That's the competitive streak you need as a young player.
Brunson against Gilgeous-Alexander. And Brunson gets it to go.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
Hartenstein with a screen on Brunson. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Nice decision by SGA. That is why you want him handling the ball.
SGA against Brunson. Second chance shot. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Thunder.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
And you have to talk about the passing, too. I mean, the ball has been zipping around on the offense, and they've kept the extra pass mentality the whole way.
That one misses for Towns.
And you can make a case and argue that Cat is perhaps one of the greatest, if not the greatest, shooting big man of all time, and he's still got a lot of runway in front of him for his career.
Here's Bridges. After the basket by Oklahoma City. Here's SGA. SGA with the big finish on the fast break.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Pass to Towns. Back to Brunson. Outside Anunoby. Here's Towns. He's guarded by Hartenstein. Here's Anunoby. Williams grabs the board. Thunder leading by 5. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He got a piece of it.
Hart going for a block and getting the stop. Well done. His teammates and coaches love that effort.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. A different look for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein, and it's Wallace in for Dort. Hard up top. Here's Brunson. Boy, it's been a while, but he finally gets one to go. Brunson's got 4 points this quarter.
One of Brunson's best amongst his many weapons, that mid-range J.
From deep, Holmgren. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Pass to Hart. Holmgren with the block.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
Williams misses. Knicks trail by 5. Anunoby with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Towns for 3. And the 3 falls for Towns.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And the big finish by Holmgren.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Gotta push him farther out than this.
Outside Hart. Outside Anunoby. From the arc. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 rebounds now.
He has not been at his most efficient this quarter.
Some solid defense from Brunson. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. 4-point game. Wallace outside. Back to SGA. No dice from 9 feet. The Knicks have gotten 6 of 14 shots to drop in this third quarter. Outside Hart. Back to Brunson. There's the triple. The three-pointer is down. Jalen Brunson.
Maybe he's playing better during winning time. Silent in the first half, but since then, he has taken over.
In the summer of 24, Jalen Brunson signed a contract extension, famously signing for less than his max club.
Yeah, you know, BA, it was a calculated move by Brunson because he wanted the team to have room to add additional players. If you ask me, that's the kind of winning, selfless attitude you want from the guy who's your franchise player.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. A different look for Oklahoma City. Wiggins, he's checked in for Chet Holmgren. Joe comes in for Jalen Williams. And Mitchell subbed in for SGA. Here's Williams. Yet to see a basket. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Oklahoma City shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. Huck Porty's checked in for Sohan. And Williams drops them both. Knicks trail by 3. Clarkson with the ball. Give him 8 points now. Lays it up and banks it in. Clarkson's got 10.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Wallace outside. To the inside. Wiggins. It's tipped. Alvarado outside. Clarkson passes to Alvarado. Now here's Joe. He's covered by Clarkson. Pass to Wiggins. Wallace outside. Williams with the screen. Shot clock at 5. The 3 is up. Connects from downtown. 5 points in the game.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
Here's Porty. Back to Clarkson. 1:35 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. And he goes in for the dunk.
Elevating like a rocket booster. Clarkson likes to get into the paint and finish at the rim.
To the paint. Here's Mitchell. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's on Jose Alvarado.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul.
Shooting 2.
Nothing easy inside.
That free throw no good. And the Thunder making a change here. Carlson's checked in. And the second free throw is good.
And they've been so much more aggressive drawing the whistle here in the second half.
And guys, I think it's exactly the right thing to do with the lead. Keep going at defenders and find a way to get yourself to the line.
Now here's Clarkson. He's got 12. Joe with the defensive effort.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Here's Wallace. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Alvarado with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Shamet for the tie. Joe grabs the miss. Thunder leading by 3. Now here's Mitchell. On the wing, Wallace. Shoots over Robinson. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for Oklahoma City. He's been an offensive force, now with over 30 points after the quarter. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So on the floor for the Knicks, Landry Shamet is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Jose Alvarado. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Clarkson in at the 2. Towns outside to tie it up. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. On the wing, Mitchell. Back to Joe. Holmgren against Robinson. Holmgren inside. Not going to go that time. Good work defensively by Robinson. Here's Shamet. Watched by Wallace. Pass to Towns. This one for 3. Wallace pulls it in.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Outside Mitchell. Holmgren with a screen on Clarkson. Wallace misses.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
Clarkson finds Towns. Back to Clarkson. Towns on a screen. Beyond the arc. The Thunder with the rebound. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. The kick out to Wiggins. Here's Joe. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Knicks trail by 3. Alvarado outside. Over to the wing. To tie it up. Sinks the tray.
Timeout.
Alvarado's got his first 3 points of the game.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Dagnall, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. So for Oklahoma City, Williams comes in for Wiggins, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Mitchell. And a switch here also for New York. Brunson's checked in, gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Mark Dagnall had some words for his team over the last break. He cautioned his guys against forcing things at the arc, saying we can't make a rhythm happen, so don't force it. Take what is coming to you out there. Coach hoping for a renewed offensive focus going forward, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Now here's SGA. Holmgren with a screen on Clarkson. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And Holmgren good for 3. Holmgren's got 13 in the second half.
And after a difficult start to the game, he's flipped the script here.
Pass to Robinson. Towns against Holmgren. Towns double team. Outside Brunson. Clarkson for 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Brunson. The Knicks pull it in. Robinson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Outside Brunson. Alvarado right side. Towns passes to Robinson. New York needs to get off a shot here. And it's Alvarado missing. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Outside Joe. Pass to Holmgren. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. With the step back. SGA passes to Williams. Shot's good. SGA making the play. SGA's got 6 assists here tonight.
A 6'6" playmaker. SGA has a great view of the floor.
Now here's Brunson. On the wing, Clarkson. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
In a tight one like this, you have to trust in his ability.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he plays with no fear, and he certainly knows how to put the ball in the basket.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's New York with a rebound. Pass to Clarkson. That misses. Had a chance to tie it. And SGA has got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth. Fires at the elbow. That one goes. Count it. SGA's got 32 points.
Sweet-looking jumper from the mid-range. I mean, Gilgeous-Alexander just making it look easy.
And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Jalen Williams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Mitchell comes in for Wallace. New York also changing it up. Hart's checked in for Robinson. OG Anunoby comes in for Clarkson. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Alvarado. Up top, Anunoby. Pass to Brunson. Now it's Hart. It's Bridges on the wing. 6 to shoot. New York again can't hit.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Outside, Williams. Towns against Holmgren. Outside Joe. Williams from long range. The rebound by Bridges.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute them because his shot making is not happening right now.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
When you're as good a passer and scorer as SGA, you'll get defenders to bite like that.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He makes a first.
Yeah, what's special about Gilgeous-Alexander is how shifty he is, which also makes it so tough on defenses.
So for Oklahoma City, Hartenstein, he's checked in for Joe, and it's Dort in for Mitchell. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Knicks trail by 7. Outside Hart. Back to Brunson. Towns, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Towns. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Here's Dort. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Dort. And stolen by Bridges. Now here's Anunoby. Pass to Brunson. Down low. Hart. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul. Dort outside. 5 to shoot. Here's SGA. And that one's on target from the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 14 points now in the second half. Brunson passes to Hart. Towns, right side. Left side, Anunoby. Pass to Bridges. And it's good. 2 points.
Bridges doing a nice job adjusting around the interior contact that time.
SGA against Brunson. Here's SGA. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. And Brunson's got the ball here for New York. Towns, right side. Towns showing some fight inside.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Brunson against Gilgeous-Alexander. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
And it's Brunson missing. Thunder leading by 5. Outside SGA. Williams outside. He launches. Hartenstein. Look at the footwork. Getting himself open.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Brunson against SGA. Now here's Brunson. Guarded closely. Cash!
Just get the ball to Brunson. He is used to the bright lights and relishes producing when they're on.
Oh, deflected. Anunoby flushes it down with both hands.
Anunoby, OG, you can count on him to step up and make big shots.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, off target from downtown. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Now Brunson. Cleared away by Gilgeous-Alexander. Thunder leading by 3. Here's Hartenstein. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Now Anunoby. Oh, the slam off a fantastic lead pass. What a play.
OG elevating. Boy, this guy can fly.
Hartenstein with a screen on Brunson. SGA. Oh, he missed the jumper.
Well, he keeps taking shots and keeps missing. At what point do you get others involved?
Here's Brunson. 50 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Clock at 6. Hart with a screen on Dort. Now Hart to take the lead. It's good from beyond the arc.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Dagnall. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
And it would be smart to go for a 2-for-1 right now.
Now Holmgren. Outside SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander sinks a big one.
Oh, obviously Gilgeous-Alexander has the will to win. What a relentless effort.
And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Brunson against Gilgeous-Alexander. Towns outside, beyond the arc. Can't hit it. And Mark Dagnall has called a timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Here's SGA.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. All right, thoughts on what coach is going to do here?
And this comes down to whether they want to go for a 3 to win or send it to overtime with a 2. Either way, it's got to happen off this inbound pass.
Bridges fires. He's off from 3. And so it's the Thunder who come out on top here. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. And now, time for our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.